Last time on Roll for Distraction, Starfall. Continuing their journey to rendezvous with the nest, the party first investigated an old crashed airplane. Looking for scrap, Mac entered the wreck on foot while the others stood guard. Inside, Mac found a disgusting amalgamation of wasteland creatures known as a chimerapede. He lured it out, and Damon used Faraday's sword to slice it in half. Unfortunately, they couldn't find anything of worth in the wreck. Moving on, they travel towards an encrypted radio signal and discover that it is coming from a small convoy of Opus Institute drones. The party ambushes them before they have a chance to make it to the peaceful village nearby and loots some scrap from the wreckage. Last, they head to the rusty wreckage of an old crawler, about the size of the nest. It looks to have been mostly picked clean, but it registered as having life signs on board anyway. Curious, Damon fires a few rounds at the structure and awakens a Scylla, a lesser bio-titan that resembles a giant scorpion. The beast is the toughest fight they've had, and does some serious damage to their mechs, but they manage to win the battle by the skin of their teeth nonetheless. Exhausted, they regroup with the nest and continue towards Starfall.
Hey, 15 minutes on the dot.
Wow, we're only 15 minutes late to record.
You know, that's pretty good for us, my dude.
Hello, everybody. It's episode 5 of the show that we're on, which is called Starfall.
Are we really like halfway through of this already?
Give or take.
Maybe.
Real quick, again, I mentioned it in the last episode, but I did a quick guest appearance on another podcast. There's a link to that in the description. We talked about the game I'm working on, big adventure game, and then we played it. It's 2 weeks later now in time, so more of those episodes are out, probably, I assume. I'm in the past, I'm just guessing. A link in the description. Where we left off last time, you guys had made it back to the nest in a relatively small number of pieces.
We killed the scorpion.
Yeah, the scorpion did a number on you.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
That was fun.
I did a number on some of us who agitated the scorpion nest while others stood far back and shot it.
You know, it's been another week and change, and you're actually very close now to, you know, the end of the map, where it just had Starfall in
to the South
no
Pole?
other greater context.
Skyfall.
And you are called into a meeting at the bridge with Commodore and Iceman. And they have for you a map, which I will send to you guys.
On the map.
There's a place you gotta get. More choose your own adventure
boy.
mapping.
Yeah.
More choose your. This is the game.
Ooh, is that ice?
Yeah. So for audio listeners, we are looking at another similar map as last time, where there's a few nodes and lines between them that they can choose from, and on the left, which is the east side of the map, it's a snowy, landmass, and to the west, on the right of the map, there is a frozen sea.
Alright, so I have our path.
Yeah, okay, hang on. The nest is all the way to the left on the main actual land part, and the Starfall coordinates is on the ice part. And there's a number of points in between, and so this is up on the screen essentially in the command bridge, and Commodore's like, all right, well, we've performed a long range scan, and this is what we've got between us and it, whatever it is exactly. There's a couple of things that have come up on scanners, but we wanted to plan this out in advance, make sure you guys have everything you need, since this is a crucial part of the mission here. So what are you guys thinking? What are you looking at?
I think that we go heavy metal, radio, interference, mild radioactivity, life sign. Oh no, we have to go from interference to encrypted radio signal, then mild radioactivity, then life sign, then encrypted radio, thus hitting all the boxes without having to backtrack.
But there's 2 encrypted radio. Well,
There are 2 encrypted radio signals.
Well, we go encrypted radio, mild radioactivity, life sign, then second encrypted radio.
Why not do radio, heavy metal, life sign, first encrypted, radioactivity,
technically,
second
you could just
encrypted.
beeline. It's really up to you guys. But
Yeah,
also,
but if I
again,
beeline,
you
then
can
I
make
miss
changes.
loot.
We're gonna ignore the side quests.
as you get out there.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to ignore the main quest for side quests. I'm playing Fallout 4 again right now.
We're
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing a great job.
this
for side
completionist.
The side quests are where the real fun is.
I want all the achievements.
Do I?
Well, I'm not that crazy.
We're 100%ing it. Nope.
So Iceman is like, well, listen, yes, the enthusiasm is good, but we're this close. I would prefer you guys don't
Die.
risk things.
Yeah. Don't be fucking dumb.
So what you're saying is to get to the coordinates and then hit the others on the way back.
Potentially, I'd prefer that.
Then we.
All right. Well, if that's the case, heavy metal, life sign, encrypted radio, Starfall, and then we hit the others on the way back. If we're alive.
All right, Alex,
take-
we'll
take
do
the
it that
south.
way.
If we're alive.
Well, no, listen. If you guys want to zigzag on the way there, you can. I have everything prepped. I don't care. That's just an in-character suggestion from the voice of reason in the room.
The voice of reason?
You know we ignore the
Well,
voice of reason.
So here's the
is
thing. This would
chaos.
be a really stupid show if we listened to the voice of reason at every opportunity.
True.
So, no.
Or any opportunity.
The time to listen to the voice of reason is standing far back and not getting into a fist fight with a manticore.
Yeah.
At least I made something happen.
So, as you guys are having this conversation, you are interrupted by the sound of banging and screaming in the hallway.
Wait, which way did we decide to go?
Oh, you're still in the control room in your
We didn't
your meat
leave.
bodies.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now there's people screaming.
I
There
pull
is-
out
there
my
is-
gun.
Typical
A
Tuesday.
commotion in the hall.
There's a commotion in
drawn.
the ocean.
Do you go into the hall?
No, I want to stay in
Yes.
the. I want to stay in the control room where it's safe.
In the hall is that mech that you guys killed that had a man in it, but now he's crawling around all zombie-like.
Oh, because he has no feet.
Enjoy my really mediocre Photoshop.
That is wonderful. I love that.
Okay, so we just have to take off his other arm and then his head.
Well,
He'll just be a-
unfortunately,
he'll be a nugget
it is
man.
not his arm that he is attacking people with. He still has one semi-functional weapon. It's his shoulder-mounted cannon.
Take it
It's his
out.
ion gun.
I
has-
feel like we would have disabled
Somebody give
that.
me...
No, but like I thought I had him in pieces.
Yes.
Not
3.
enough, evidently. Somebody roll initiative.
10.
I got.
17.
I got an 18.
I rolled a 9.
Okay,
Well-
John said it first. We only do one.
but I
of
got
these.
the higher number.
It's episode 5. John got a 10, which is one NPC chosen by the player's experts. Wait, hey, I guess there's one NPC. Every time you guys roll in that range, it's only when there's one guy you're fighting. So you're just fighting this guy, and he's gonna aim that ion gun at. He's gonna aim it at Mac.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
And
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna
Mac,
roll a
Mac
dice.
the human.
Mac the human.
Uh oh.
That's a 14, so that's a hit.
Well, Mac's been vaporized.
So he fires a ion cannon at you, so it's an electric laser. A blue shock hits you, and it's 3 SP damage, which means you take 6 HP damage.
Oh, wait. I have a
I
you
think
shot
that-
first thing.
Would you like to use you shot first?
I
I'm gonna
would.
keep the roll that I had. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
So yes, you can shoot with your fancy sniper rifle that I assume is just attached to your back at all times.
Yep. Let's say that. 15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Damage 2 SP.
Yeah, so you pop out into the hallway, you see this thing, you shoot at it, you hit it pretty well, but then it levels its gun at you, and you take 6 damage, which is a lot for a meat person.
Yeah. Ow.
But it's alone then, so now the rest of you, including potentially Brian again, can all take turns.
I would like to shoot it again.
Okay.
Go for it.
9.
Tough choice. I'm just gonna say that you only do 1 damage instead of 2. It's a grazing blow.
Fine.
Does your rifle do SP damage?
2 SP.
It does.
Oh, wow.
Long range.
So my pistol only does HP damage.
Yeah, it's like a big, I guess, anti-material rifle. Another one to use, because I'm alone.
I want to use my laser pistol.
Laser pistol.
12.
That's a hit. Give me damage. Looks like it's 3 HP damage, so that's gonna be actually 1 SP damage, because we have, and then rounding down. Another one to use.
Hey, another one of you guys.
9.
To do what?
Shoot.
With what?
Gun.
Could you be more specific?
I have a pistol.
Okay. Like a real gun or like a
Like
laser
a
gun?
real
Ow.
gun.
My Nerf blaster.
A bullet gun. I don't know, man. Like, this shit's crazy in this game. You can't just say I shoot. There's like 45 fucking guns in this game.
Well, I have one of the 3 that I can have. So,
Anyway, yeah, you shoot, you do hit, give me the damage.
3 HP ballistic.
3 HP, so again, 1 SP. Tough choice. As you're leaning through this tight hallway to make your shot, you fire and then shortly thereafter trip and fall, making you potentially a vulnerable target. Next person.
I guess I will also shoot with my pistol gun. That is a natural 20.
Yep.
I shoot him
so
right in his
you can
fucking
either,
head.
You can either do double damage, which I think doubles before I have it, or you can give me some sort of special alternate effect.
I shoot off his ion cannon.
Okay. Yeah, so 1 damage, but that damage is right down the barrel of his ion cannon. And yeah, some sparks are coming out of it. It is no longer functional. Colin.
Good shot, kid.
Isn't my guy like 57?
Colin's
Good shot, kid.
Internet die again.
Everybody is kid.
Okay, I'll shoot him with red laser pistol, I guess. 17.
That is a hit. That is a damage. That's all of you guys, so it's gonna loop back around to me. He's gonna crawl up to you while you're prone down on the ground there, and he's just gonna attempt to, hammer fist punch you with his 1 remaining limb. I've rolled a 5, so he missed you.
I roll out of the way.
You roll
nice
out of
try,
the way.
dickhead.
And then back to you guys. One of you can go.
Can I go while I'm next to him? I roll out of the way and I take a shot.
Sure, why not? Let's let John have a cool moment.
My gun explodes. Natural
God
1.
damn it.
Or like he
He rolls
smashed
into
my
the
gun
wall.
or something.
This is a good time to go over the ability of pilots to push.
Oh,
and to do
I
a
can do
reroll.
that? Yeah, I'll
You have
push.
so once per session, I believe it is, or downtime. You can push once each related to your keepsake, motto, those things. So if you can figure out a way to make this relevant to those things,
To my motto?
yeah, perhaps.
What doesn't kill you almost kills you. So my gun still explodes, but I throw it at him before it does.
I mean, or you could just make it about this guy missing you, and then you get to shoot. You get to re-roll the check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what pushing means.
10.
Yeah, so, well, that is a hit. It is also at the top of that tough choice range, so I'm going to say that you can't get back up. You just roll, you're still prone. But it had 1 health remaining anyway, so you got him. He tries to hammer fist you, you roll out of the way, and you put a bullet right at the base of the neck plate, and it finally sputters, and sparks come out, and it is dead. You're pretty sure this time.
Dang.
Alright, well,
Pretty sure.
we're gonna crack this motherfucker open like a lobster.
How about we
in about 10 minutes.
cut his head off to make sure he's really dead, and one of us mounts it on our mech.
No, we need to. We're gonna peel him like a lobster.
You already have
and
a thing
then,
mounted on your back, Schroeter.
Yeah, someone else can have it.
Pretty sure you guys have like an incinerator.
I want the technology. I'm gonna peel the guy out of it.
Well, we've already rolled on the salvage table for this thing, and you just destroyed its 1 semi-functional weapon. So,
Can I not do something for the sake of science and role playing? I don't expect to get any high tech loot out of it. I just want to know. 16.
16 is good. That is a success. So yeah, you guys pick it back up. What's left of it, take it back to the lab again. A couple of the lab assistants and stuff were injured, so they're being tended to. John, you can ask me a question about it, and I will answer you truthfully.
All right, group. Is there anything that we want to know about this?
Why did it come back to life?
Yep, that's.
All right. Well, I don't
yep,
think that's the kind of question.
that's what I wanted to know.
How did it come back to life?
Okay, fair.
When did it come back
Sure.
to life?
We know when.
Well,
we don't
when,
need to ask
you know
him.
that.
It was now.
Sometime within the last couple minutes.
Now.
But yeah, the sort of why and how of it, you dig into its systems and you find a sort of secondary backup computer hidden away in the chest area. And
Auxiliary brain.
it's got you know, it's damaged now, of course, but it's got the parts for like a radio transceiver. So you think it received a signal to activate some kind of backup mode very, very recently. For some reason, it got a signal to do that now.
Huh.
Somebody's tracking us and wants us dead.
Well, the second half is a given.
But any tracker that this thing had would be disabled, broken now, for sure.
Based on all the damage that we've done to it, what would I guess is the chance of me pulling, or I guess reverse geo-mapping where the wake-up signal got sent from?
Oh, well, nowhere now. The transponder's destroyed in the gunfight, as is anything else on this thing. You know, Dredge was able to identify, like, oh, this is where it got the signal from. It went in through this. But
We don't have, like, identifiers on the signal? We don't have, like, a...
no, because there is no signal anymore, because he's turned
Well,
off.
I mean, it didn't have anything in, like, its logs, or there was no way to check any software or anything left on it. Like, we hit it in every...
Now, you
piece
guys tried that initially when you first got him. You tried to access his logs and stuff, but you weren't able to, so...
Okay. Oh, well.
Yep.
Throw it out the airlock.
You are... on Earth,
No, throw
I
it in the
think.
incinerator.
Yeah, the airlock to the incinerator.
Okay.
Why is there an airlock on the incinerator? Don't ask.
Just go with it.
Don't know.
Yeah, you can do that. You can dispose of it if you no longer want it. And you can start heading out into the ice field. Does anyone want to maybe slap a little bit of first aid on Mac?
No, that's alright.
No,
I
it's
love
fine.
the silence.
Just walk it off.
No, I'll die. It's
I'm
fine.
sorry,
walking
is
around
there
it.
not like a med bay in here that can just sort of give him a little stim pack shot?
Yeah.
A little something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was
We're
gonna say,
in
since,
base.
since you're in the crawler still,
Thank you.
go ahead and
Alright,
refill.
but my action points, those don't come back.
Your action points, no, those will go up again when we actually take downtime, but you can have your health back.
Oh, I'll take it.
You were trying to get us to spend action points.
I mean, I made you spend 2 out of the entire party. I don't think I've really
How
ruined your day.
dare you?
I almost spent some, but then Gerard stole my thunder.
Well, get scrubbed.
Anywho,
Fix your internet.
which way do you guys want to go? Back to the map. Radio chatter zone or heavy metal reading zone?
Alright, so I guess...
Heavy metal!
Do we want to take our time and go through all of these, or do we want to bum rush the Starfall coordinates?
Let's bum.
Well,
I kind of want to take our
thought-
time and adventure.
Let's go to the life
You
sign.
can always change your mind again after 1 or 2 encounters, you know, but up to you guys.
Alright, heavy metal reading it is.
Any objections?
No.
Let's go.
Excuse me, I think.
Do you think you burped? Are you not sure?
I'm unaware.
What is
Was
this?
that
What is
me?
this noise that I just made?
Hey, where are you fucking going? Heavy metal? Yes?
Heavy metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
said
like
heavy
I
metal.
feel like I
Alright.
said that and no one disagreed. So.
Yeah, I said heavy
well, no one
metal
agreed
too.
either. So.
I
I said
agreed.
yes.
Schroeter's
I know, but
heavy metal.
One person.
I also
That's,
agreed. I
Um,
said towards the
no, you
life sign.
didn't. That
and
was
that's the way
3.
to go
What do
there.
you mean? Pay attention.
Anyway, you suit up as you do.
Jesus.
You head out. It's fucking cold. You are approaching the South
Good
Pole.
thing my mech has heat.
It's
was
real
gonna
gosh
say,
tickle.
yeah.
But yes, in the
It's got
mechs
a
you are
nuclear reactor.
okay. Maybe a
So-
little chilly still, but and yeah, you hike for about an hour, and eventually you come to the source of this metallic reading that your crawler picked up on their long-range scanner. You see it on the horizon, and it's a building of some sort. It's half covered in the snow drifts. Alex, up to you if you want to spend action points on scanning it.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll try.
Or energy points, sorry,
Yeah.
not action points. It's energy. You,
I was
you have
gonna
a lot
say,
more
I'm
energy
seeing an
points than
EP
you
and
do.
an SP.
Yeah.
Fuck. 8. I partially scan the area and return messy results. I can ask 2 questions about the area. One of the answers they give must be true, but the other answer can contain false information.
You're looking at a building. You can see what the source of the reading is. You can't make out much detail about it. It's not particularly big. It's maybe 60, 70 feet on a side, at least the part of it that's exposed under the snow.
Yeah. I was just trying to see if anybody had pressing questions they wanted to know.
I'm just getting the obvious info out of the way so you don't ask any of that.
Any life signs?
Yes. Are there any signs of life in the building?
You are not detecting any organic life signs or anything like that in the building.
I got one more, guys.
One more, and it may or may not be true.
I know.
The first one
Well,
also
the first one may or may not be true either.
Yes, I know.
One of these doors.
One of me only tells the truth. One of me sometimes tells lies.
Oh, wait a minute. Just ask the
I
same
like that
question
one.
again, because then one of them has to be right anyway.
Yeah, but then which one's right?
Yeah.
It's like asking nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Oh, wait. I got it. If we were to ask... If we were to ask you the same... Wait.
It's not a riddle.
Yeah,
No,
I
like the idea of, can we detect any sort of transmissions?
Okay. Would you? Hang on, I have to think of the truth first before I even think about potentially maybe lying about it.
We got him.
So the first one's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm gonna say yes. There is a weak staticky transmission that you're picking up. You're not sure if it's coming from the building or not, but there's something going over your radio waves right now.
Okay. Noted. Thank you. And that was it. I only had 2.
Those are the 2 questions. Knowing what you know, do you proceed to the area of the building?
Proceed.
It's big enough. It looks like it's got a big door that you could walk your mechs into. It's not like you have to get out.
Yeah, I would say proceed.
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 For the plot and the audience.
Okay. You walk up to it. It is labeled, actually. It has a proper logo of the Opus Institute, the dudes who control the bad mechs who you've been running into, which I will send to you guys now. The modern, full, and complete logo. And, so unlike, again, for audio listeners, unlike the one that was on the weird evil mech that they just killed for a second time, this one is flipped the other way around. It's a more full seal, and it says Opus Institute on it. It's not just a mysterious geometric symbol.
And then it also has a triangle and then a square and a circle inside of the triangle.
In a starry pattern.
That's what you had. That's all you had to work off originally, was just that. But now you have the full logo. And then in scratched off, eroded paint, it says E-Search Station.
What the hell's an e-search?
An electronic search.
Yeah, they go into Google's.
This is a spy station.
They're trying to
They're
rebuild
searching.
Google.
Does it look like
Destroy
an
it!
R was etched out of that? Does it look like there used to be an R there?
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Great.
Yeah, of
Just making
course.
sure.
What do you mean?
It was a pee search station. They were searching your pee.
That's called a.
All you have to do
lab.
is find the yellow snow.
My God, it's all yellow snow.
Always has been.
No wonder it smells so weird over here.
Did this guy eat asparagus?
So underneath all the logo and such, there is a big sort of loading bay door, like a garage door that is oversized for mechs and the like. So you could go inside if you wanted, if you could find the switch, which there is one.
Okay. Can we find the switch?
Yeah. I don't know why I said it that way. Yeah,
I was
you push the fucking button.
Do I roll something for it, or is
no.
there a switch?
Roll to find
No,
the switch.
it just works. I don't know why I said it like that. Trying to be mysterious.
Mysterious.
Mysterious. Yeah, so there's a ching 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 as this thing opens up. It's very slow, and it's old and rusted, and the ice crackles off of it.
Guns
And
trained on the door.
as you do so,
Bubble up.
would you like to just paranoid bubble up before anything happens?
Yep, bubble up.
Okay, how much bubble juice are you expending?
I'm going to expend 5 bubble juice for 15 bubble power.
Okay. Very important to know the conversion rate of bubble juice to bubble power. So yes, you're all standing there in the bubble near the door, and unfortunately, the second you open it, a bunch more of those goo monsters come out.
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
the goo monsters
No,
from 2 episodes
not the
ago?
pea monsters.
No, not the pea monsters, the black goo monsters.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
Venom.
If your pea
yeah.
looks like a black goo monster, consult your doctor.
Get yourself to the hospital.
Or your priest. It's either one. Talk to someone.
So give me that initiative. There are, this time there are 3 of the bigger ones, and then 4 of the smaller ones. The bigger ones, again, are about the size of a car. Smaller ones are about the size of a mech. Give me a moment just to set up my combat thing here.
I would like to use you shot
8.
first.
8, which means that one chosen by you guys acts first, which is still a weird way to do things, but here we are. So a big one or a small one. They're all kind of identical otherwise.
The farthest one in the back. That way it can't get past its friends.
Well, the room's not that big.
Why not go for the closest one? Because it'll have the more opportune time to attack.
So yeah, right now basically everything is in close range, but because of the way you guys are starting out, these guys are just outside the bubble, because the bubble kind of goes up to the edge of the doorway. So on their turns, they're all gonna kind of rush at you. So you want one of the small ones to go first. So one of these small ones will rush in, and randomly it is going to attack Hamkelzone with one of its little...
No,
Tendrils.
I said I wanted to use shot first.
Right, go ahead. You may shoot first.
Great.
It's action points to do so, but go ahead.
Oh, nat 20, worth it. And I guess
At one of the big ones?
the biggest one, yeah.
I assume?
Yeah.
Do you just want to take the double damage?
Yeah, what was the other option?
You get to make up a secondary special effect.
He's lit on fire, and he takes 1 damage every turn.
Okay, it has to make sense.
He dies. The secondary effect is he dies.
Secondary effect
There you
is
go,
I want
done.
him to not exist anymore.
You know what? He's
Brian, I'm
got
just
blood and bleeding damage, so he's bleeding out.
He's got none of that. That also doesn't. Well, I mean, it would make sense on an organic creature.
cut off one of his tendrils or whatever.
I'm just gonna.
See what happens.
You should take the double because it has 5
I'll
health and
take
your gun does 4 damage.
Fine, I'll take
So you do 8 dead. Dead.
Hey,
See, the secondary
Wait,
effect
wait.
was that it dies. There you go.
Wait, double. Wait, my damage was 2. Oh, wait.
So it'd be
It's 4.
Oh, because I'm in
You're in
fly.
your mech.
Right, sorry. Yes, you're right.
You're in your mech. You're using your mech gun, not your sniper rifle.
Yeah, that's correct. Oh, yeah, the autocannon. Yep, that's exactly what's going to
Right.
happen.
So yes, as the door opens, you reflexively quickly pop a couple shots off, shred one of these things before it can even act.
I'm like panic
then
shooting.
one of the little ones charges forth into the bubble and takes a swing at Hamkelzone.
No.
I've rolled a natural 20.
No.
Oh no!
Well,
Ooh.
nice knowing you guys. Actually, wait. Is there anything I can do
these
about
things
this?
aren't that strong.
I don't think I have a reaction thing yet. Nope, I don't. I'm stupid. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Gerard, you're gonna take a whopping 2 SP. These things are not strong.
No!
Who's B?
I'm gonna perish.
That's on a 20. the little ones. All right, so that was my turn. Now any of you may go.
15 to attack the first big one that enters the bubble / close range.
None of them have yet.
With my
The small one is in the bubble.
Can I hold that action?
You can just
The thing.
go when that happens.
You don't have to
That's
go right now.
what that means, right?
I'm saying like,
I
as
don't
soon
think
as
holding is the
it
thing.
comes
That's the thing,
within
you
my
just go when you
range,
go.
I can just kill it before it can hit anyone else.
I don't think that's a thing in this system.
Fine, I will step forward so that I'm close enough to one of the big ones. I will cut it with my monomolecular blade, and then I will step backwards.
Yeah, sure. You can sort of dash in and out. Again, it's a pretty short distance. So yeah, you rolled good. Yeah, is that what you said?
You rolled
15
well.
does 7 damage.
Okay, yes. So you do cut down one of the big ones again. That was Colin's turn. Anyone else other than Colin?
I
Or
want to
no, sorry, me.
Oh.
Wait, shut up. Big one runs forward and enters the bubble. It's gonna take a swing at Colin, who just sliced one
Alex
of his buddies.
was so confused, he almost chose to just skip his turns.
Truly. Colin, I have hit you for a total of, 3 SP damage.
Okay.
Now, one of you.
I'm gonna shoot the one that hit me. My
Okay.
machine gun.
That's
Bang.
a small one. Go ahead.
That is a natural 1.
Would
Balanced.
you like to push?
I don't know if I can.
You always can in a mech. You gain 2 heat, and then you re-roll the check, and then we do a heat check.
I gain 2 heat and push.
Okay, re-roll your attack.
Hiya. You're not gonna believe this.
Natural 1.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, well, you miss.
I push again.
No, you don't.
Wait. Guys,
Um,
I'm stupid. That's a 9. I mistook the little line under the 9 for
Oh my
2.
god.
Are you serious?
No, yeah.
Are you-
Cut that out.
I'm leaving it in.
Damn it!
Anyway, yeah, you're swinging at the small one. What's the damage on your weapon, Gerard?
2.
That's actually enough damage. You basically can't not kill the little ones with a hit. So, yeah, you kill it, and then because tough choice on your roll, your gun jams.
Damn it.
You'll have to unjam it as a turn action or after the fight. And then, because you pushed, make a heat check. Roll a d20. You have 2 heat currently, so 2 or less is bad.
That's a natural 20. I am full of
Okay,
heat.
You're fine. You're nice and toasty from the cold weather in your big bag. Then another one of the little guys goes. He's gonna run in and swing at Mac, who killed one of his friends extremely quickly. I got an 8. So Brian, you take 1 SP, and then it's also gonna take damage as it kind of trades blows with you.
Cool.
Then one of you.
I will fire back.
At the one who just scratched you?
Yep. Is that a small one?
Yeah.
17.
That's a hit. That's dead.
Great.
It comes in, slices at you, you pop it away with the butt of your gun, and then shoot it. Who threw that piece of paper at me?
Your mom's a hoe.
Alex or John?
I want to hit it.
There's 1 big one and 2 little ones.
I want to try and hit that big one with my big green laser. 15.
Okay, take your 1 heat for firing your very hot gun, and
Yes.
that's 4 damage, which is most of that guy, but not all of him. Then little guy will go. He will run in there and swing at Calcifer. That's a miss, John.
3.
All right. Then the last little guy will run in and swing at Dredge. 14, John. That is 1 damage.
No!
And now we are back to the top, and I start this because of how the initiative went. The remaining big guy with very little health is going to try to attack Calcifer, who,
God damn it.
Lasered him.
Laser.
I rolled a 2, so nope. Back to you guys.
I will go. I will shoot him. I will shoot.
Who's him?
Shoot.
Oh no,
Brian's dying,
not.
apparently.
Brian!
I wanted so badly to go next that I started coughing. I rolled a 2
Okay.
to hit the closest one.
Okay, well, you missed.
Okay. I'm
Um,
gonna go pee.
back to me. Little guy number 3, I think, is in melee with Calcifer also. So that's a swing there. That's a 10. Alex, you take 1 damage to Calcifer.
Okay.
And again, I will say that you kind of slightly step on him, so he also takes some damage. You guys?
Can I shoot him in the head with my laser while I step on him and be like, and stay down?
If you want.
Yes. Fuck, I got a 4.
No.
I
Take
guess
your
he's
heat.
coming up.
Guess you didn't want to.
Yeah, didn't want it enough. I have 1 more little guy who is fighting Dredge. I swing at Dredge. I roll an 11. That's 1 more damage, John.
Ouch.
And now
Stop it.
John, Gerard, or Colin can go.
Who all's still alive for the bad guys?
One big one with very little health and 2 little ones.
So I have a question because I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Rule of cool. Can I take out 2 little ones with my monomolecular blade?
I think I'll allow that because you can pick some kind of bonus effect, and these guys are so small and weak that
You just
that's
hit
fine.
2.
Sweet.
So yes, you cut clean through the 2 little ones who were biting at the ankles of Dredge and Calcifer.
Take that, you little ankle biters.
And then Gerard or John, you may go. There's still one very damaged big one.
Open fire! 9. Good enough.
Yes, you shoot, your gun immediately jams, but it is dead, and you can unjam your gun. Yeah, so then the facility goes quiet, and you are left here wondering, why did they have those?
Where did they come from?
Well, they came from the building.
Are we inside? Or we're still outside?
Yeah, more or less.
Are there any computer, panels?
Yeah, well, first, why don't we do salvage, and then we can do, like, specific investigation if we want. John, you have your thing that you do?
All right, let me roll it.
Your special little metal detector?
Nope, I did not get that.
Okay. And then, if you'd like to roll the salvage check as well, that would be good. The active salvage check.
I mean, I can roll it. I haven't rolled over like an 8 this whole night. Does someone else want to?
Not particularly. I don't trust myself now.
Oh, fine, I'll do it. I rolled a 17.
See, there
Good.
you go.
You find 3 scrap of the tech level of the area, which is 4. So 3 T4s.
Damn.
We also get an additional, because I always find at least 1 scrap.
Right, so 4 T4s. Those take up 1 space each in a mech's cargo bay if someone has room for 4 things.
I do. Wow, 4 T4s. That's a 1.
44 scrap.
That's a 2.
Wow, 44 scrap. That's so much scrap. Oh, but I can only carry like 8. Anyway, then yes, you are left in this very abandoned, busted up facility. There aren't corpses per se, but there are skeletons that have been picked clean by these goo things.
What's a skeleton
Thanks,
but an
I
old
hate it.
corpse?
And otherwise, it's basically just sort of a single large room. There's like bathrooms and bunks in the back. But otherwise, it's just sort of a single large room with what looked to have been like a containment unit in the middle that has been shattered.
They got
and you can kind of imagine how the rest
it's
of that
an
went.
uncontainment unit now.
Yeah.
How does pushing as a player work?
If you can make it related to your motto or your keepsake or something, you can do it once per. That's either session or downtime. I'll check later.
Wait, say that one more time. What are you trying to do?
I don't even know. Colin, what are you trying to do?
It's true.
I'm trying to use my well actually ability. You can
Of course
casually answer questions about system modules, mechs, or technology, even if you do not actually know the answer.
Right, even if out of character, you don't know, right?
Okay.
But you have to roll for it,
Yes.
Right.
and you rolled
And
poorly.
I rolled a 2.
Right. So what's...
Or though, actually, I guess that wouldn't be a hack into the system, would it? I would have to do something else. So, hold on.
No, yeah, it's not related to...
Okay, I could do Eggs Mayhem as a player, though, which is an actual hack into the computer system. So we're still good.
Yeah, you can run that from your mech. Go ahead and... Yeah, do you need to push? Did you roll bad? What happened?
I rolled a 2, so yes.
Okay, so... Reroll first.
Oh, that's still just as bad. 4.
Well, okay. Well, you're having rough luck with hacking. Gain 2 heat, and then make a heat check.
Oh no, I can do it from. I can use my AP.
Yeah, Eggs Mayhem you can run outside of mech.
Because
also.
I have a hacking kit, so I can run my hacks from my hacking kit and spend
Gotcha.
AP versus.
Okay, so then yeah, you fail. I'm not gonna let you push and keep retrying. Yeah, you try to break into what's left of their computer system here, and everything is either too heavily encrypted or too heavily corrupted to be any use.
Probably the latter, since these things give off radiation.
Light radio waves at least, yeah. And yeah, unfortunately, very little further detail to be gained, but yeah, the science went wrong. What do you know? Classic abandoned Arctic research station.
I'll just unplug my heavily modified Steam Deck and just be like, mainframe's fried. So, I ain't getting
So
shit.
it is.
Unplugs his Steam Deck from a computer that's not plugged in. Yeah, it's the mainframe. It's locked.
I can't get in. I wonder why. No power.
Whole building's off.
It's like the lights aren't even on. So that's about everything you can do here. From this node on the map, you can either move a little bit north to a zone labeled radio chatter, or a bit west to a zone labeled life sign. Whichever one you pick, that'll probably be the last thing we do for the night. So
Let's go to the life sign.
depending on if one of them goes quick. But anyway, yeah, votes all for life sign.
Life sign!
Life sign.
Okay.
All right, well, I didn't have to say anything.
Yeah, shut up.
Yes, your vote doesn't matter. Get out of here.
So yes, you press onward, and to the west, trying to sort of at this point beeline toward the Starfall coordinate, and come to yet another friendly village. It seems.
Ah, another village for the taking over. I see.
Do they also
yeah.
have an anti-ship cannon?
We didn't tell you this is an evil campaign. No, they do not have a giant gun pointed at you.
Even easier.
But you do see from the rooftops, they do have some small turrets and the like, and you see the glint of some sniper rifles pointed at you guys. So if you'd like to maybe make a sign that you come in peace, that's probably a good idea.
The peace sign.
We try a radio.
Rev's
It's like, hello?
chainsaw.
That's not. This is. We went
Rev's
south.
chainsaw
We're not in
peacefully.
Canada. This is.
This is my peaceful chainsaw.
It cuts things with love.
I use it to cut things with
Anyway,
love because I love
yeah,
cutting things.
Dredge tries the radio, like a human.
Yeah, like a normal thinking person.
And you get back a little delayed. Some choppy transmission says, "Who's that over there on that ridge? Who goes there?"
We are the new mayors of your town.
No. We mean no harm.
We are the
Just
ones
passing
who
through.
say nee.
How about someone say something real?
I said we're
said
just
something
passing
real.
through.
Okay.
Alex also said something real.
I know. There's a lot of other shit over it. They're like, for what purpose?
Just pass.
I mean,
Exploring.
are we not allowed to just explore?
No, we don't say that. We just say exploring.
I suppose so, but who are you with?
Your mom. Sorry.
Yeah, Brian says it over the radio. Do we? Who are we with
I
again?
mean, I don't feel like we need to give you our life story. We're not trying to fight you. We're just passing through. We mean no harm.
Well, you came looking for trouble.
Well, if that's the case, you can swing wide around.
You know, I think.
Okay.
No, hold on.
But
They're being very rude right now.
we're protective. What are they protecting?
Their
I don't know.
lives.
Their
Their
families.
families. Like,
Well, that seems suspicious, and we should start a fire.
No.
We
It's really
didn't
cold.
start the fire.
chill out, Sherman. Let's figure this out.
We didn't kill the villagers.
We didn't commit a war crime.
Can't be a war crime if there's no war going on. It's a
The
slaughter.
Geneva
Boss
checklist?
things say.
Can't be a war crime if Geneva was nuked 3,000 years ago.
Boss things say. There is no war here.
Oh, true. There's no war in bossing.
There's gonna be a really short one if these people don't stop being real cagey real quick.
Anyway, do you reveal any further information about yourselves to try to then maybe talk to them more, or do you just say fuck it? and go
We're
around?
with.
I
You're with
am
the
going to
nest.
use one of Calcifer's. Wait. I'm going to use one of Calcifer's crazy amount of buttons. I'm going to click the third button from the right on the 12th row down, and it pops a little white flag out of the top of Calcifer, and it starts waving it back and forth in surrender.
Well, we're
But
not
we're not-
surrendering.
but we're
Well,
not
not
fighting.
surrender,
But if
but
we-
it's just like,
Yeah.
we're okay.
It's got a smiley face on it.
Yes.
This is the peace flag.
You hear that there's a moment, and then you hear like, okay, I see the white flag. Out of curiosity, my question still stands. What are you guys doing down here? We don't...
There's an encrypted radio signal past your village. We want to go see it.
Out west?
Yeah.
On the ice fields?
Scrap, man. I mean, we're trying to,
And you're not going to like what you find out there, but...
What will we find out there?
Scary things.
You only find death.
Come on up closer so we don't have to keep doing this. Come here. I'll meet you guys at the edge of the village.
Perfect. They're opening the doors.
No.
You don't even have a
Put
shotgun.
it down.
I begin the fire.
Guards down, fire.
I begin the fire ritual.
Yeah, he cocks a flamethrower for some reason.
Anywho, yes, you guys spend a
Can't
minute or
take
two
y'all
walking
anywhere.
up. You close the distance, and there's a guy at the gates to greet you. Fully covered head to toe in winter gear, as you would be.
And flamethrower protected.
In the Antarctic.
No, just a flamethrower for warmth.
Don't worry, we'll warm him up.
Does anyone get out to shake a hand?
I'll get out.
Aww.
He's like, all right, well, not every day we get relatively peaceful passersby. So, what's going on? Why are you out here?
We're exploring.
We
I'm
picked
in
up.
search
You're not
for
outside
the
of
Holy
Mech.
Grail.
Maybe we should go inside so we can't hear the rest of them.
Hey, who's to say my mech doesn't have speakers on the
All right, let John talk.
Let John
we
do
got a
the thing.
weird radio signal, and we're just trying to check it out.
Well, if you're picking up encrypted radio signals out west, it's probably just a bunch of those Opus drones. No reason to go out there.
Well, if it's Opus drones, we're gonna take them out then anyway.
You'd be doing the world a favor, but I think it's a Sisyphean task.
I
every
love
bit
that word.
helps.
I learned that word at work the other day.
I don't know what that means.
It means
like
It
comparable
means
to
that
the
you're
legend of
pushing a
Sisyphus,
boulder
the
up
guy
a hill
who's
forever.
the guy who's punished in hell having to roll a boulder uphill forever, meaning
Sisyphus.
you can make progress, but it's pointless because it's infinite progress to be made. So he's saying there's so many drones that, sure, go ahead, kill that squad, but
There's so many more. You're
It's
gonna
like the
get fucked.
Hydra.
It makes me feel better, okay? Alright? It's not about making a dent in their numbers.
About sending a
It's
message.
about telling them that we will keep killing them.
well, you really don't like them, huh? I mean, I also fucking hate them, but
Well, then perhaps you would like to join on our quest to find the Holy Grail.
No.
Wait, why are we here?
Oh,
more like El Dorado.
Never seen
Should we
it.
just tell them we're looking for the Starfall coordinates? It sounds
Fuck
like
it,
they're not
who
going to go
cares?
out there.
We're looking for southern Atlantis.
Southern Atlantis.
Southalantis.
Atlanta, the lost city of Atlanta.
The lost city of Atlanta.
You guys are way off.
God.
Pretty sure you guys are in
Antarctica?
Georgia?
Between Australia and Antarctica, but it's frozen.
Ew.
Are all the goo monsters just radioactive spiders? Just big spiders from Australia?
Ah.
no, they're
No, because we've established they're not alive.
goo. Yeah.
Just
Spiders
Anywho.
are at least
Any
living.
any actual further questions for the village, or will you just
Anything else that we should be worried about in the area? Any issues you're having that we could perhaps look into while we're in the neighborhood?
only issues around here are the weather and Opus.
Do they have any cool scrap to trade?
Trade? No. If you can shoot them down, you can get some stuff out of it, but easier said than done, and they don't, they only trade with other corpos.
No, does the village have scrap?
Oh, does the village have stuff to trade? Not really. Do we look like we have a lot out here?
Does the name Starfall mean anything to you? I ask.
And he pauses and thinks for a moment. He's like, I don't know what it means, but I've heard Opus personnel say it. Something they're looking for, or something they can't get to for some reason. I don't really understand the full context of it, though.
It's because they're not pure of heart.
They need to cleanse their souls of evil
Or something.
or something. Power of friendship. Alright, good day. Stay warm.
Well, nice to meet you.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
Stay toasty.
Yeah, if that's everything, you can bid them farewell, and head further on west into that zone of encrypted radio signals, assuming that's what you want to do, and you don't want to go to mild radioactivity first.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes,
the
I'd
plan
love
you initially
radioactivity.
said.
I'd love radioactivity.
Like, we're not going to mild radioactivity.
Straight west, got it. And that'll be what we do next time.
Oh
man.
no.
Next time
Dragon
on-
Ball Z!
Next time on this show,
This show that you're watching,
What's it called?
whose name is
that we are doing.
Monster of the Week. That's the name, right?
Yeah.
Nope, that was
that's
last
it.
time. So yes, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for listening. No downtime procedures this session because we are still having uptime out there in the cold. But we'll
The
pick
only
it up as
downtime
always.
we're getting is the fucking temperature. Next.
Really, we'll pick it up as always 2 weeks from now, Friday morning, or whatever weird time in the future you're watching this from.
Yeah, for whenever you're on a crawler in the actual future that this happened in 200 years from now, that somehow you're listening to this.
Stay warm.
Man.
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.